on Yadaik Chapter 8 this week, and we will start with the new vocabulary words. Let me read through them first, and then we'll go back, read through them one by one, and have you repeat after me. First, tifl. Tifl. Tifl means a child. Tifl. In this case, actually a male child. Tifla would be a female child. The plural of tifl for three or more. In Arabic, when we have plurals, you have first one of something, then you have two of something, which is called the dual, and then the plural is used between 3 and 10, okay, is when you actually use the plural. After 10, you actually go back to use the singular. It's a little confusing. We won't deal with that today, but just know that the plural is between 3 and 10. So the plural of tifl is atfal, atfal. And atfal would be used for a group of 3 or more, and it's used for all males, or it could even be all females, except for one male. Like if you have a group of 9 females and 1 male in the group, you will still use atfal, atfal, okay? Next, mustashfa. Mustashfa. Mustashfa is hospital, mustashfa. Sharika. Sharika. Sharika, company. Kulliyat at-Tayran. Kulliyat at-Tayran is the College of Aviation. Kulliyat as-Saydala. Kulliyat as-Saydala, the College of Pharmacology. Kulliyat at-Tamrid. Kulliyat at-Tamrid. Kulliyat at-Tamrid, College of Nursing. Kulliyat al-Handasa. Kulliyat al-Handasa. Kulliyat al-Handasa, College of Engineering. Okay, next we have a verb, yudarisu. Yudarisu. Now this is different from yedrusu. Let me just make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, so yudarisu means he teaches. Okay, and it's what we consider in Arabic a form 2 verb. So if you're looking this up in an Arabic dictionary, you're going to go to the root dal, ra, sin, darasa, and then it will give you a number of verb forms. And then the verb forms under the heading darasa will be labeled with Roman numerals. So there's form 1, which we've seen before, yedrusu. Yedrusu. Yedrusu means he studies. But then when you look under next to form 1 with the Roman numeral 1, you'll see Roman numeral 2, form 2, is yudarisu, yudarisu. So it's with a shedda on the middle radical. And you'll notice that in the present tense, we have a dhamma here. Instead of in form 1, we have yedrusu with feta on the first letter. But here you have a wow, okay? So it's yudarisu. So it's a form 2 verb, and it means he teaches. Next, tayyar. Tayyar. Tayyar is a pilot. Mumarid. Mumarid. Mumarid is a nurse. Saydali. Saydali. Saydali, a pharmacist. Al-Marhala al-Ibtidaiya. Al-Marhala al-Ibtidaiya is the elementary level, the elementary level. And al-Marhala al-Mutawassita, al-Marhala al-Mutawassita is the middle level. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go over them, and I just want you to say them after I've said them. Tifl.
Tifl. Tifl.
Tifl.
Tifl.
Atfal.
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 Mustashfa.
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 Sharika.
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 Kulliyat Tehran.
Kulliyat Tehran.
Kulliyat Tehran.
Kulliyat Tehran.
Kulliyat Saydala.
Kulliyat Saydala.
Kulliyat Saydala.
Kulliyat Saydala.
Kulliyat Tamrid.
Kulliyat Tamrid.
Kulliyat Tamrid.
Kulliyat Tamrid.
Kulliyat Al-Handasa.
Kulliyat Al-Handasa.
Kulliyat Al-Handasa.
Kulliyat Al-Handasa.
Yudarisu.
Yudarasu.
Yudarisu.
Yudarasu.
Tayyar.
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 Mumarid.
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 Saydali.
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 Al-Marhala Al-Ibtidaiya.
Al-Marhala Al-Ibtidaiya.
Let's try that one again. Al-Marhala Al-Ibtidaiya.
Al-Marhala Al-Ibtidaiya.
Very good. Al-Marhala Al-Mutawassita.
Al-Marhala
Al-Mutawassita.
Al-Mutawassita.
Let's try that one again. Al-Marhala Al-Mutawassita.
Al-Marhala Al-Mutawassita.
Good. And we're going to go to the first dialogue. And I'll read through it first, and then we'll go through what it means. Okay, so this is a dialogue between Uthman and Ali. Amalu tabiban, ماذا تعمل أنت؟ أعمل مهندسا. أين تعمل؟ أعمل في الشركة. أين تعمل أنت؟ أعمل في المستشفى. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟ أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟ أعمل 7 ساعات. هل تحب عملك؟ نعم، أحب عملي. أنا أحب عملي أيضا. Okay, listen again as I read it. أعمل طبيبا. ماذا تعمل أنت؟ أعمل مهندسا. أين تعمل؟ أعمل في الشركة. أين تعمل أنت؟ أعمل في المستشفى. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟ أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟ أعمل 7 ساعات. هل تحب عملك؟ نعم، أحب عملي. أنا أحب عملي أيضا. Okay, let's give that a try. We will start with Lara, you'll be Uthman, and Lydia, you will be Ali.
أعمل طبيبا. ماذا تعمل أنت؟
أعمل مهندسا.
أين تعمل؟
أعمل في شركة أين تعمل أنت؟
أعمل في المستشفى.
كم ساعة
تعمل
في اليوم؟
أعمل ثماني ساعة في اليوم وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟
عملوا 7 ساعات.
ساعات. Good.
هل تحب عملك؟
نعم، أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
Let's go through it line by line. I'm going to ask you what it means and see if you guys can tell me. If you get stuck, just ask. Okay? We'll start with Lara. Amalu tabiban, ماذا تعمل أنت?
I work as a doctor. What do you do?
Lydia, Amalu muhandisan.
I work as an engineer.
Good. Lara, أين تعمل?
Where do you work?
Where do you work? Lydia, Amalu في الشركة.
I work in a company.
Very good. أين تعمل أنت?
Where do you work?
Lara, Amalu في المستشفى.
I work at a hospital.
Lydia, كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم?
I don't know. كم ساعة. I don't know that phrase.
Okay. Kam, remember, is how many or how much.
Okay.
And here we have sa'a. So it's different from, remember, we've learned like telling time. We say kam as-sa'a. But this is just kam sa'atan. So it means how many hours do you work?
In a day.
Filiom, what's filiom? In the day. Okay. So how many hours do you work in the day? Lara, Amalu thamani sa'atin fil yawm.
I work 8 hours a day.
Good. Okay. Lydia, wa kam sa'atin ta'malu anta? Oh wait. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Wa kam sa'atin ta'malu anta?
I mean, okay. And how many hours do you work in a day?
Lara, Amalu saba sa'atin.
I work 7 hours.
Very good. Lydia, hal tuhibbu amalaka?
Do you love, I guess, your job?
Do you like your work? Do you love your job? Lara, naam, uhibbu amali.
Yes, I love my job.
And Lydia, ana uhibbu amali aidan.
I love my job too.
Also very good. Okay, let's try it again. Same parts.
Amalu tabiban, mother tamalu enter.
Amalu muhandisan.
Aina tamalu.
Tamalu fi sharka. Aina tamalu enta.
Amalu fil mustashfa.
Kam sa'atan.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
Amalu ثماني ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟
عملوا 7 ساعات.
هل تحب عملك؟
نعم، أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
Very good. Okay. This time, Lydia, you're going to be Uthman, and Larry, you're going to be Ali.
Amalu Tabiba Mother Amalu Enter
عملوا مهندسا.
أين تعمل
عملوا في شركة. أين تعمل أنت؟
عمل في المستشفى
Mhm.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
عمل 8 ساعات في اليوم وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟
عملوا 7 ساعات.
هل تحب عملك
Amalika.
مملكة صح.
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي
Aiden. Good. Let's try it again. Same parts.
عمل تبيبا
Tabiban. Tabiban.
تبيبا ماذا تعمل أنت؟
عملوا مهندسا.
أين تعمل؟
عملوا في شركة. أين تعمل أنت؟
عمل في المستشفى.
Mustashfa.
مستشفى.
Mhm.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم وكم
Wakam. Cam.
ساعة تعمل أنت؟
عملوا 7 ساعات.
هل تحب العمل؟
Amalika.
عملك؟
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي Aiden.
Very good. Any questions about this dialogue?
No.
Some good questions here that you should memorize because they'll be useful in the future to be able to talk. Just to point out, with chem, when you use chem, the thing that follows the noun that follows it is always in the accusative case, and it's singular. Okay, so in English we would say, how many hours do you work in the day? Okay, there in English you use the plural, but in Arabic notice that you're using the singular noun. So it's kam plus a singular noun. In the accusative case, it takes theta, okay, and tenween theta in this case, because it's how many hours. If in fact kam is followed by a masculine noun, okay, here it's a feminine noun because it ends in ta marbuta, but if it's followed by a masculine noun, we have to actually add an extra aleph to that noun. Like if you wanted to say, how many pens are on the desk, you're going to say kam kalaman, kalam with an aleph on the end with tenween theta, ala al-maktab. Okay, so remember that with kam, the noun following it will always be in it will be a singular noun and will always be in the accusative case. Okay, and we'll see more about that next week when we're doing the exercise and the drills. Okay, on to dialogue 2. Okay, and this is a dialogue between a number of students. See how many we have here? 5, 6. Okay, a dialogue between 6 students. So listen as I read it to you first, and then we'll go over it. Okay, also here we have al-awwal, the first, al-thani, the second, al-thalith, the third, al-raba, the fourth, al-khamis, the fifth, and as-sadis, the sixth. Okay, so those are your ordinal numbers. Okay, let me read it. ماذا سنعمل بعد الدراسة؟ أنا أدرس الطب في كلية الطب. سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس الصيدلة في كلية الصيدلة. سأعمل صيدليا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس التمريض في كلية التمريض. سأعمل ممرضا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس الهندسة في كلية الهندسة. سأعمل مهندسا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس الطيران في كلية الطيران. سأعمل طيارا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس التربية في كلية التربية. سأعمل مدرسا إن شاء الله. Okay, I want to point out here, I'm not sure that we've seen this before, but now you'll know what it is. Here we have a present tense verb, na'amalu, which means we work. But here you'll notice we have sana'amalu. We have a sin with feta in front of and attached to a present tense verb, sana'amalu. Sana'amalu means we will work. Okay, so the sa in front of a present tense verb will make it future tense. Okay, so we have ماذا سنعمل بعد الدراسة? What will we work as after studying? Okay, ماذا سنعمل بعد الدراسة? Student 2 says أنا أدرس الطب في كلية الطب. سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله. So here again we have that future tense verb. Here in the first one we had na'malu. Here we have amalu. Okay, so here we're talking about ana. I will work in the future. Okay, ana adrusu الطب. I am studying medicine في كلية الطب, in the College of Medicine. سأعمل طبيبا. I will work as a doctor, inshallah, God willing. Student 3 says, أنا أدرس الصيدلة. I am studying pharmacology. في كلية الصيدلة, in the College of Pharmacology, in the pharmacy school. سأعمل صيدليا inshallah. I will work as a pharmacist, God willing. Student 4, الطالب الرابع. أنا أدرس التمريض. I am studying nursing. في كلية التمريض, in the College of Nursing. سأعمل ممرضا inshallah. I will work, again, that's that sa of future tense, سأعمل ممرضا, and you'll notice that the profession here is in the accusative case, and it's a masculine word, so it has that extra aleph and tanween fatha. Mumaridan, inshallah. I will work as a nurse, God willing. Student 5, الطالب الخامس. أنا أدرس الهندسة. I am studying engineering. في كلية الهندسة, in the College of Engineering. سأعمل مهندسا إن شاء الله. I will work as an engineer, God willing. Student 6, الطالب السادس. أنا أدرس الطيران. I am studying aviation. في كلية الطيران, in the College of Aviation. سأعمل طيارا إن شاء الله. I will work as a pilot, God willing. And then finally, student 1, الطالب الأول. أنا أدرس التربية. I am studying education. في كلية التربية, in the College of Education. سأعمل مدرسا إن شاء الله. I will work as a teacher, God willing. Okay. Let's start with Lydia, and I'm going to have you just read the entire thing, okay?
The whole thing. Okay.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Okay. أنا أدرس التب.
Oh, wait, start at the top.
Oh.
ماذا سنعمل بعد الدراسة؟
Okay. ماذا سنعمل
سنعمل. Mhm.
بعد الدراسة.
الدراسة.
Okay. أنا أدرس الطب
الطب
في كلية الطب. سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
أنا أدرس
الصيدلة. الصيدلة.
الصيدلة في كلية الصيدلة. سأعمل صيدلية إن شاء الله.
صيدليا.
صيدليان إن شاء الله. Okay. أنا أدرس التمريض.
التمريض. التمريض.
التمريض. Okay. التمريض في كلية التمريض. سأعمل ممرضا إن شاء الله. التعب. Oh, I'm reading the actual thing. أنا أدرس الهندسة في كلية الهندسة. سأعمل مهندسا إن شاء الله. أنا أدرس الطيران في كلية الطيران. سأعمل طيران
Tayaran.
Okay, Tayar.
Tayaran.
Okay.
An.
Tayaran. Okay. Inshallah. Ana adrusu al yar yarbiya.
At-tarbiya.
Tarbiya. Okay.
At-tarbiya, education.
Okay. Okay. Tarbiya. Fi kuliya tarbiya. Amalu. Um. Mudarrisa.
Mudarrisan.
Son. Inshallah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, Lara, same thing.
Okay. Mada Sinamalu Bada Edorsa
Adirasa.
Edirasa. Ana Edrusu Etib Fi Koliyatib Samalu Tabibin Inshallah. Ana Edrusu Esaidullah Fi Koliyat Esaidullah Samalu Saidalian Inshallah. Ana Edrusu Etamrid Fi Koliyat Etamrid Samalu Mumaradan Inshallah. Ana Edrusu Al Handasa Fi Koliyat Handasa Samalu Muhandasan Inshallah. Ana Edrusu At-Tyran Fi Koliyat At-Tyran Samalu Tayaran Inshallah. Ana Edrusu At-Tarbiya Fi Koliyat At-Tarbiya Samalu Mudarasan Inshallah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, and all of these, on each of these pages, of course, you've got each statement, so you can go through if you forget what they say, and it will tell you. Okay, so when you study those, you can use that. Okay, our third dialogue. What is your profession? Here we have two females talking about what their profession is, what their professions are. So we have Zainab and Maryam. We have Ana Mudarrisa. Ma mihnatuki? Ana Mudarrisa أيضا. في أي مرحلة تدرسين؟ أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية. في أي مرحلة Oh, I'm sorry. I said tedrusina, didn't I? Hold on. Let me go back. It's udarasu. Okay. Ana mudarrisa. Ma mitnatuki. Ana mudarrisa أيضا. في أي مرحلة تدرسين؟ أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنت؟ أدرس في المرحلة المتوسطة. هل لك أطفال؟ نعم، لي أطفال. كم طفل لك؟ لي 5 أطفال. هل تحبين عملك؟ نعم، أحب عملي. أنا أحب عملي أيضا. Okay, let's go through this. We have أنا مدرسة. I am a teacher. ما مهنتك? What's your profession? ما مهنتك? أنا مدرسة أيضا. I'm a teacher also. في أي مرحلة تدرسين? In which level do you teach? أدرس المرحلة الابتدائية. I teach in the elementary level. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنت? And in which level do you teach? أدرس في المرحلة المتوسطة. I teach in the secondary level. Halaki atfal. Halaki atfal means, do you have children? Naam, li atfal. Yes, I have children. And then she asks, Kam tiflin laki. How many children do you have? Li khamsatu atfalin. Okay, remember when we use the plural between 3 and 10, okay? And you'll notice that the number comes before the noun, okay? And that switches around, because if you had one child, you'd say, Li tiflun wahidun. I have one child, okay? And if you have two children, tiflain, I have Li tiflain. I have two children, okay? But when you have 3 or more, 3 to 10 actually, you'll use atfal, and you'll put the number first. And this is kind of strange, but you'll notice that we have atfal, which is the plural of a masculine group, okay? But we use a feminine number. So when we're using the plurals in Arabic, there's something called reverse agreement. So the number will be opposite of what the noun is. So if this is a feminine noun, you're going to use a masculine number, and vice versa. Here we have a masculine noun, so we use a feminine number. Li khamsatu atfalin. I have 5 children, okay? Then she asks, Hal tuhibbina amalaki? Do you love your work? Naam, uhibbu amali. Yes, I love my work. Ana uhibbu amali aidan. I love my work also. Okay, let's give that a try. Okay, we will start with Lydia. You'll be Zainab, and Lara, you will be Mariam.
Okay. أنا مدرسة مع
Mihnatuki.
مهنتك.
أنا مدرسة أيضا.
أي مرحلة تدرسين؟
Tudarusina. Tudarusina.
There's
Yeah, it's the opposite of tedrusina. Because tedrusina would be to study, tudarusina to teach. You have to pay attention to those little vowels. It's kind of small.
أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنتِ؟
أدرس
Udarasu.
في المرحلة المتوسطة.
Al-mutawassita.
المتوسطة. هل لك أطفال؟
Atfal.
نعم لي أطفال.
كم
Tiflan.
لك؟
لي 5 أطفال.
هل تحبين عملك؟
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
Good. Try it again, same parts.
أنا مدرسة ما مهنتك
مهنتك.
مهنتك
أنا مدرسة أيضا.
في أي مرحلة تدرسين؟
Good. تدرسين.
أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنتِ؟
أدرس في المرحلة
متوسطة.
المتوسطة.
أها.
هل لك أطفال؟
مهم.
نعم لي أطفال.
كم طفلا؟
طفلا. كم طفلا؟
كم طفلا لك؟
لي 5 أطفال.
هل تحبين عملك؟
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
Very good. Okay, this time we're going to switch roles. So Larry, you're going to start. You'll be Zainab.
Okay. أنا مدرسة. ما مهنتك؟
أنا مدرسة أيضا.
في أي مرحلة تدرسين؟
أدرس في المرحلة الابتدائية.
الابتدائية.
الابتدائية. وفي أي مرحلة تدرسين أنت؟
أدرس في المرحلة المتوسطة. هل لك أطفال؟
نعم لي أطفال.
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 كم طفلا لك؟
5 أطفال.
هل تحبين عملك؟
نعم أحب عملي.
أنا أحب عملي أيضا.
Very good. Any questions on that dialogue?
No.
No?
I don't
Okay.
have any.
Okay. Okay, so for this chapter, what we've done so far, there'll be a quiz on the vocabulary for this week, okay? Now we're going to go on to the second part for this week, Ahmed Abdulrahman. This one, I think, is a little bit more difficult, so let's go over it. a little bit long. And there are probably quite a few new words here, so we'll take it slowly here. Okay, listen as I read it first. Ana Ahmed Abdurrahman, Walidu Ilham, وصلت من مدينة نيويورك هذا اليوم الأحد إلى كاليفورنيا لزيارة ابنتي إلهام. أنا في الحقيقة أعرف كاليفورنيا جيدا. أنا سكنت فيها فترة طويلة من قبل وعندي بيت فيها. وابنتي إلهام ولدت ونشأت فيها. أنا أسكن الآن في مدينة نيويورك وأعمل في جامعة كولومبيا. أنا أستاذ في العلوم السياسية. قبل هذا عملت في جامعة ستانفورد وقبلها عملت في جامعة كاليفورنيا في لوس أنجلوس. هاجرت من العراق قبل 30 عاما للدراسة في أمريكا. درست أولا في جامعة بوسطن ثم انتقلت بعدها إلى جامعة هارفارد. أثناء دراستي الجامعية تعرفت على زوجتي أبير. كانت أبير قد حضرت من لبنان إلى بوسطن للدراسة أيضا. أحببتها من النظر الأول ووقعت في حبها وتزوجتها بسرعة. أبير هي حبي الأول والآخر وأنا أحبها كثيرا. لنا ابن واحد اسمه سهيل ولنا ثلاث بنات هن إلهام وعائشة وسهر. نحن عائلة سعيدة جدا. Okay. Probably lots of new words there. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through it. Who is a puppy dog?
Is that yours, Lara?
Yeah, she's a.
What kind of puppy
She
dog
just
do you
really
have?
wants to go on a walk.
Aww.
She's a German Shepherd Border Collie, so she's very energetic, even though
Oh.
she's very old. And she's upset because she's usually been on a walk by now.
Oh.
Now she's barking.
Oh. Okay, so we'll start with just the basic vocabulary words. So we have wasaltu. Wasaltu is I arrived. It's a past tense verb, wasala, and we have a ta with dhamma over it for ana, okay? So wasaltu, I arrived. Fitra. Fitra is a period of time, fitra. Ibn. Ibn means son. Ibna, daughter. El-Yom, today, El-Yom. El-Ahad, Sunday, Yom al-Ahad, Sunday. Sakuntu, again, it's a past tense verb. We've seen it before. We've seen yeskunu, he lives. This is sakuntu, I lived. Past tense verb. The root letters are sin, kaf, and nun, and then we add that ta on the end. Most forms of past tense verbs, a lot of the forms anyway, have a ta on the end and then some voweling. Okay, so for ana, we put a dhamma over it. So sakuntu, I lived. Jayidin, Jayid means very well. Jayidin. Amalu, I worked. That's okay. Amalu. Next, qablaha, 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 before that. Qablaha, qablaha, before that. Arafu, 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 I know. Amiltu, amiltu, I worked. Past tense, so again, it would have a dhamma here. Amiltu. Suf, suf, class. Darastu, darastu, another past tense verb conjugated for ana. The root letters are darasa, darasa. We've seen it before, yadrusu, dirasa, etc. But here we have ta with dhamma, darastu. Darastu, I studied in the past. Zojati, 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 my wife. Safartu, 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 I traveled. Tabib, 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 doctor. I'm not sure that these are all the right words. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, intaqaltu, intaqaltu, I moved or transferred. I think these are from the next one, sorry. Well, let's, lost my mind. Okay. I'm not sure that these aren't from the next one. Okay. Anyway, we'll use them. Most of them are new. Okay. Badaha, badaha, after that. Badaha. Mu'tamar. Yeah, these are from the next one. Mu'tamar is conference, and eskunu, I live. Let's go back to. These are probably the same thing. Let me look at these. Okay, these are right. Okay, I don't know what. I must have had the wrong one, there's the next reading for next week, and that's what those are, I think. So let's go back with these. Okay, so min qabla, before, min qabla. Walidtu wa nashatu, walidtu wa nashatu. I was born and raised. Okay, was born and raised. Qabla thalathina aman, 30 years ago. Ithna dirasati al-jami'iyya. Ithna dirasati al-jami'iyya, during my university studies. Ithna, during, okay? Dirasati, my studies. Al-jami'iyya. Here, university is being used as an adjective. Ithna dirasati al-jami'iyya. Ta'araftu ala zawjati. Ta'araftu, I got to know, or I was acquainted with, I met my wife. Zawjati, my wife. Zawja and zawjati means my wife. Ta'araftu zawjati. Ahabbattuha min another al-awwal. Ahabbattuha, I loved her. Min another al-awwal, from first sight. Okay, so I loved her at first sight. Waqa'tu fi hubbiha. Waqa'tu fi hubbiha, I fell in love with her. Ana ahabbuha kathiran, I love her a lot. Hubbi al-awwal wa al-akhir, my first love and my last. Hubbi al-awwal, my first love, wa al-akhir, and the last. Tazawwajtuha bisur'a. Tazawwajtuha, I married her. Bisur'a, quickly. Okay. That kind of gives you an idea what's being said here. Let me read it again. Kind of running out of time here. Okay. أنا أحمد عبد الرحمن والد إلهام وصلت من مدينة نيويورك هذا اليوم الأحد إلى كاليفورنيا لزيارة ابنتي إلهام. أنا في الحقيقة أعرف كاليفورنيا جيدا. أنا سكنت فيها فترة طويلة من قبل وعندي بيت فيها. وابنتي إلهام ولدت ونشأت فيها. أنا أسكن الآن في مدينة نيويورك وأعمل في جامعة كولومبيا. أنا أستاذ في العلوم السياسية. قبل هذا عملت في جامعة ستانفورد وقبلها عملت في جامعة كاليفورنيا في لوس أنجلوس. حضرت من العراق قبل 30 عاما للدراسة في أمريكا. درست أولا في جامعة بوسطن ثم انتقلت بعدها إلى جامعة هارفارد. أثناء دراستي الجامعية تعرفت على زوجتي أبير. كانت أبير قد حضرت من لبنان إلى بوسطن للدراسة أيضا. أحببتها من النظر الأول ووقعت في حبها وتزوجتها بسرعة. أبير هي حبي الأول والآخر وأنا أحبها كثيرا. لنا ابن واحد اسمه سهيل ولنا 3 بنات هن إلهام وعائشة وسحر. نحن عائلة سعيدة جدا. Were you able to follow that?
Yeah.
Lydia, could you follow it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a long one. You'll want to practice. Let me see what I'm having you do for this one. There are a couple of assignments on this one. Okay, so the first thing will be answering questions. Okay, you can answer them. Let's see if you can, I guess, answer them just in English is fine. Here, I just want to make sure that you understand what's being said. Okay, and then your next assignment is an oral reading assignment. Okay, so you'll want to practice reading it and try to read it a little bit faster each time. So read it several times and then record yourself using an app, a recording app, and then just send me the recording, okay? So you have basically 3 different things to do. The BAYNA Yadaik Chapter 8 vocabulary quiz, and then the question answering on Ahmed Abdul Rahman, and the oral reading assignment. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, have a good week, and I will see you next Saturday, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Ma salama.
Ma salama.